The most gossips and the best moments from season 1 of Riverdale and what to expect from season 2. So, guys, what a great season we just witnessed. The season 1 of Riverdale just finishing with us finally figuring out who killed Jason Blossom, with it being his own father. However, the mystery of Jason Blossom was not one of the main gossips that many of the fan base were talking about when it came to Riverdale. I mean, I'll give it the 1/4 of the fan base was tuning in every week just to find out who killed Jason Blossom. But when it came to the gossips of Riverdale, you gotta first discuss the Twincest talk that was going on that everybody seemed to accuse Jason Blossom and Cheryl Blossom of. I mean, and you can't really too much blame these guys. People believe that even from the first episode, the way these two interacted with each other, even on the riverboat scene, it just seemed like it was more than a brother-sister relationship going on. And every time I turned around, people were just talking about, oh, I think that secretly Cheryl Blossom and Jason Blossom were lovers, and that's why Cheryl is acting so weird and is so hurt about Jason Blossom being dead. It was more than a brother-sister relationship. And people are also using that as a reason for why Cheryl was interested in Archie Andrews in the first place, which I sincerely do not believe, because I sincerely believe that she genuinely had feelings for Archie. Me personally, I believe that this whole theory of the Twincest is just flat out garbage. But I mean, that's really a main reason people were tuning in to watch the show. People wanted to find out if there was some kind of love affair going on between Jason Blossom and Cheryl Blossom. And if I were to give a percentage of what would have happened, I say there probably is a 20% chance that they were lovers. But I mean, Cheryl Blossom was mourning the loss of her brother, not her lover. And if you think otherwise, it's just flat out garbage. One of another main gossips of the show, and the main reason the fan base was tuning in every week, of course, is the leading ship of Bughead. Oh yes, the ship that went from best friends to epic love in 10 episodes. I mean, guys, Bughead was at least running Riverdale for at least 10 to 11 episodes. I mean, even from the beginning scene where these two had together, where she asked this guy to be a part of the Blue and Gold and to help her out. People were like, oh, they look so adorable together. Let's make a ship. I think we'll call it Bughead. I mean, I've never heard of a more unorthodox ship name in my entire life. But don't get me wrong, Bughead has to be one of the most popular and one of the most show-running ships I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, every social media I have, people saying, oh, I cannot wait to watch Riverdale because I want to see what kind of scenes they will have with Bughead this week. I mean, I was just saying, be quiet, get that garbage out of here. I mean, but I gotta give Bughead and the Bughead fan base's credit. I mean, you guys literally ran Riverdale this season. I mean, everywhere I turn, Bughead is life. No one but Bughead. Bughead, Bughead, Bughead. And that brings me to one of the, well, I wouldn't say one of the best moments, but one of the most touching and the most popular moments of season 1. Oh yes, the very first Bughead kiss. I mean, when this happened, I mean, you had like 7 YouTube videos going up saying, oh, my Bughead heart. That had to have been the most out of nowhere, most passionate kiss I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm just sitting back like, shut that garbage up. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a pretty good scene, but me being a Barchi shipper, I just couldn't help but, cry. I mean, it was just flat out garbage. But I will give the moment its props. And I guess another moment we seem to marvel at is the moment where that just recently happened when Cheryl Blossom was about to drown out in ice and Archie saved her. Which brings me to what we are supposed to expect in season 2, because we've had rumor of this ever since, I believe episode 8 of Riverdale. In the future, and I'm guessing in season 2, Riverdale is supposed to have zombies, and I think it said in a zombie apocalypse. And I believe that this was confirmed in the finale because when Cheryl was under the water, for some reason, I don't know if it was an hallucination, but she seemed to have saw Jason Blossom's body down there, and I don't know how was his body even there? I mean, they buried this guy's body. I mean, that I don't know if that was an hallucination or is that his zombie body or something. But he was moving. And last time I checked, when you're dead, I mean, you can't move. I mean, you're dead. And his eye, he was reaching out for it, and I highly doubt that this was an hallucination. So in season 2, I guess we're supposed to have Jason Blossom and a bunch of other dead guys come back to life and haunt Riverdale. I don't know what's going on. But I mean, this moment right here was absolutely shocking in my eyes because, I mean, I just couldn't believe that we were seeing this guy. And I guess another moment that I can really talk about is the exact moment where we found out that Archie actually has feelings for Betty. And people seem to skip out on this moment and keep overlooking it. But as Archie and Betty were talking, you know, Archie was beginning to say something. He was going to say, I forgot how he said it. I mean, I quoted it in one of my videos. I think he said something like, I always thought that. And of course, Betty interrupted him. Betty, he was gonna say that he always thought that you and him should end up together. I'm pretty sure of it, and I'm not sugarcoating it. So Betty, thanks for interrupting it and ruining the Barchi moment. But I sincerely and truly believe now that Archie definitely likes Betty. But I don't know, I guess Betty's in the Jughead now and she's not really stunting the guy. But it's just so crazy how the tables have turned when it comes to this relationship that seems to only want to be one-sided. And last but not least, I'm still trying to figure out, is Archie's dad dead? That's all I want to know. I mean, if you're gonna kill him, you might as well bring him back as a zombie in season 2 if that's the way you're gonna go. But I have a bunch of people who seem to believe that Archie's dad is dead, while the other half believes that he's gonna spend the entire season 2 recovering. But I mean, I've heard a rumor that FP Jones is supposed to be getting killed in season 2. I don't really too much know about that. I don't know how that's gonna happen considering he's in jail, but hey, we'll see. But guys, that's what we seem to come to the expectations of season 2, and those are the best moments and gossips of season 1. So let me know what you guys think about season 1 of Riverdale and what are your favorite moments of Riverdale season 1. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And for more Riverdale videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching.